making me feel I was there too.
Maybe you were. Make it part of your story.
A parade.
A parade.
Passing by.
Passing by.
It was hot, not a cloud in the sky. Then a boy caught my eye.
In a crowd of thousands.
He was thin, not too clean. There were guards, but he dodged in between. Yes, he made himself seen in that crowd of thousands. Then he called out my name and he started to run through the sun and the heat and crowd. I tried not to smile, but I smiled. And then he bowed.
I didn't tell you that.
You didn't have to. I remember.
Parade traveled on with the sun in my eyes. You were gone, but I knew even then, in a crowd of thousands, I'd find you. Your Highness. What's meant to be is meant to be. I see it at a glance. She's radiant and confident and born to take this chance. I tried to think of everything, I just forgot romance. I never should have let them dance. heart and mind at war. The times must change, the world must change, and love is not what revolution's for.
Is she in a good mood? She's never in a good mood. What have you talked me into?
Wait till you see her.
Your Highness. No, you mustn't.
That composure. We did a good job, Dimitri.
I don't want to get your hopes up, young lady.
We'll celebrate after on your grandfather's bridge.
I'm ready.
You will announce the Grand Duchess Anastasia Nikolaevna Romanov.
You have a visitor, Your Majesty.
What are they saying? Wonder how long they'll be. Why should I worry? Worrying's not like me. It's nothing to do but pace and stew and wait till the girl walks in. Why panic now with everything to win?
My nerves can't take this. Tell Lily I needed a stiff glass of vodka.
Nothing but silence. This could be bad. But no, let's assume it's good. Thought it was foolproof. Nothing is foolproof. Whoa, better knock on wood. Girl gets a family. Boy gets rich. And fairy tale gets a spin. How can we fail with everything that's in win? I wonder if our paths will ever cross again, the way they did when you were 8 and I was 10. We said this was goodbye, but even so, you never know, you never know. I should be glad that we're breaking free, but nothing is what it was. I didn't know she mattered to me, but now I can see she does. Comet and princess get their wish, and fairy tale comes true. Funny, the one small part I never knew. With everything to win, the only thing I knew is What happened?
She wouldn't even look at me. Tell this imposter Lily I know her kind too well. She wants money and will break an old woman's heart to get it.
I'll tell her the truth.
That I was a pawn in a scheme of yours. That you made me think I might be someone I never was, or ever could be. I was cold and hungry and desperate when I met you, Dmitri, but I wasn't dishonest. I hate you for that. I'm sorry, young man.
Is she gone?
Your Royal Majesty!
How dare you address me?
Anya doesn't want your money. I take full responsibility for bringing her to Paris.
Hold
But
on!
I believe with all my heart that she is the Grand Duchess Anastasia.
I will not stay for this.
She only wants what's rightfully hers, your recognition, and your loving embrace. Try to imagine her life since her parents, sisters, little brother were murdered.
I do not need reminding what happened to my family. I lost everything I loved that day.
So did she. Anya survived for a reason. To heal what happened, or Russia will be a wound that never heals.
That is no longer a concern of mine. Russia has damned itself to eternity for what it has done.
You're tiring her.
God will judge you harshly, old woman. History already has.
He turned his back to you. Take me home, Lily.
It was my life you played with. Telling me I was someone else. Letting me believe I was. What is this?
I bought it for you when we
Don't
were...
want it.
Where are you going?
Anywhere that's far from you.
Anya.
No wonder you were dismissed from court. Men like you deserve every bad hand like it deals you. You both do. I admired the way you were proud of who you were, Dmitri, despite your circumstances. And you taught me to be the same. And the whole time you were tricking me. Russian history. Save it for your next Anastasia, your Imperial Highness.
I think history demands we play this game to the end.
Please, be seated.
There's no need. I shall be brief. Who are you?
I believe I am the youngest daughter.
Oh, spare me my family history. It's in every bookstore along the Seine. Anyone can read it.
Didn't think you'd be so cruel.
I'm old and impatient. Kindness has become a luxury.
My Nana was the most loving woman imaginable.
That was before they murdered everyone she
Her
loved.
bosom smelled like oranges when she hugged me.
It's a common enough scent.
Not hers. It came from Sicily, made especially for her, in a box of polished olive wood.
How dare you sit without my permission? All right, sit, you have my permission. In that case, I shall sit too. Who was my favorite lady in waiting?
You didn't have one, you kept dismissing them.
It was a trick question. You're clever, I'll grant you that. I'm trying to see the resemblance. I don't trust my eyes.
You should wear spectacles. I'm sorry.
Name the three.
Why don't you want me to be her?
I have found solace in my bitterness. It doesn't disappoint me. You Anastasias always do.
If you give me a chance, maybe I won't.
I don't believe Anastasia exists.
You don't want to believe it.
What But your mother's full title is Empress of all Russia.
Are we beyond this?
Her Imperial Majesty, the Empress of all Russias, Alexandra
She was Mama to all of us.
You all cry at some point. Do you rehearse? Tears will get you nowhere.
Why did you come here?
Your young man told me you weren't part of his scheme.
He's right. I wasn't.
He thinks you may very well be my granddaughter. He says you've come to believe it yourself.
I believe it with all my heart, but I can't be her unless you recognize me.
You can't be anyone unless you first recognize yourself.
I know.
Do you know what it means to lose everything, young woman? My son, his children, everything I loved and held dear with all my heart, all lost and gone in one terrible moment, and for what? The good of Russia. I'll ask you one last time, young woman. Be very careful what you answer. Who are you?
I don't know anymore. Who are you?
An old woman who remembers everything the way it should have been and nothing the way it was. I am unreliable. I am a historian of the heart. I want this fearful journey to be over.
Remember the last time you saw Anastasia?
Oh, I didn't know it was the last time. We never do. We never know which goodbye is the last.
You were leaving for Paris. You never came back. You gave her a music box. I believe this was it. Together, for all of them, Nana.
What took you so long?
It doesn't matter, I'm here with you.
Too late. You come too late.
It's never too late to come home, Nana.
Anastasia.
Orange blossoms.
but she's running very late. I'm certain that Her Majesty will set the record straight. When royalty is royalty, one always has to wait. I'm really not at liberty to gossip with the press. Her Majesty is coming, until then you'll have to guess.
Suffice to say, you'll meet today the little lost princess.
Did she arrive by train? Heard she may have gone insane. From the Paris news, we do exclusive interviews.
Oh my!
Is she a fake or is she real?
How does she know? How does she feel? What has she done? Where has she been? How did she live? Who took her in? We're nearly ready to begin. Where has she been? What has she done? Who took her in? Is she the one we're waiting here to see? Is she the princess Anastasia? Enough now! Her Majesty is elderly and doesn't suffer. She's ready to receive you, but you must obey the rules. No smoking and no joking.
And no handling the jewels.
Members of the press. Where has she been? What has she done? Who took her in? Is she the one we're
Press and fellow Russians are all going to want to take a look at you and ask some questions.
All that matters is that we found each other, Nana.
Surely, Your Majesty, you don't think this impostor is the Grand Duchess Anastasia?
Count Leopold! With your dyed hair, powdered face, and vodka breath. No wonder my parents laughed at you behind your back.
You're right, Anastasia. They did.
Everyone did, Your Majesty.
I remember you. Quit while you're ahead, Lord.
Yes, Your Majesty. Thank you, Your Majesty. Goodbye, Your Majesty.
I don't like that man. He's not so bad. Oh, yes, he is, Your Majesty. He's a terrible person. Get used to people agreeing with everything you say.
That's not right.
Now, where's your young man?
He's not my young man.
If it's not plain to you that he loves you.
He's not my young man, Nana.
When he refused my reward for finding you, I thought Anastasia has found herself another kind of prince. One of character, not birth.
Dmitri refused the reward.
You are Anastasia. He said that was his reward. You have made this the happiest day of my life, Anastasia. Make sure it will be yours as well, Anya. We will always have each other no matter what you decide.
I should be glad I'm where I should be. But nothing is what it was. I didn't know he mattered to me. But now I can see stars, convent and princess get their wish. Fairy tales true. The only thing I lose is Flip.
An underhanded girl. An act of desperation. And to my consternation, I let you go. Well, not this time. Paris is no place for a good and loyal Russian.
We are both good and loyal Russians.
I've come to take you home.
My home is here now.
Stop playing this game. Anya, I beg
We
you.
both know it's not a game, Flip.
If you really are Anastasia, Do you think history wants you to have lived?
Yes. Yes, why don't you?
The Romanovs were given everything and gave back nothing until the Russian people rose up and destroyed them.
All but one. Finish it. I am my father's daughter.
And I am my father's son! Finish it, I must. My father shook his head and told me not to ask. My mother said he died of shame.
See them. Look at their faces and mine. Hear their screams. Imagine their terror. See their blood.
But I believe he did a proud and vital task. And in my father's name,
And I will be with my parents and my brother and sisters in that cellar in Yakato and Burma all over again.
the children, their voices, a man makes painful choices. He does what's necessary on you. For Russia, my beauty, what choice but simple duty? We have the past to bury on you. And soon it will be spring. A little foot, the sunlight. For the last time, who are you?
I am the Grand Duchess Anastasia Nikolaevna Romanov.
Be careful what a dream may bring. A revolution is a simple. Again.
I mean you no harm, man.
I believe you are Anastasia.
What will you tell him?
And I was not my father's son after all. Long life, comrade.
She'll turn up. But why would she disappear in the first place? You've accepted her as the heir to the Romanov fortune. She'll live like a queen, even though people don't want queens anymore. Well, the English do, but they're crazy.
Not a trace of her! The room was bare, except for this.
I think we've seen the last of that young woman, Millie. Was she Anastasia? My favorite. Strong. Not afraid of anything.
It's time, Your Imperial Majesty. We can't hold them any longer.
ever see me from a carriage again, don't wave, don't smile. I don't want to be in love with someone I can't have for the rest of my life. Goodbye, Your Majesty.
I always dreamed my first kiss would be in Paris with a handsome prince.
I'm not your prince, Anya.
The Grand Duchess, Anastasia Romanov, would beg to disagree. Dima,